Hello, my name is Sheila and I usually stream games. I usually stream games at Twitch. My name is Last Cat in You there. But today I was not going to talk about that, I guess. No, people have been asking about my chocolate chip cookies. I can't really send them to everyone, so I was thinking I would show you how to make them so you can do them yourself. And okay, let's start.
So the first thing you need to do is preheat the oven to 190 Celsius, though for other people it could be 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So what we need for this is 2 bowls, one a little bigger and one a little smaller. And of course, measuring stuff, not because everyone has the same measure system, but and a spoon and this kind of stuff. And you need sugar and flour. Now don't judge how this looks. Okay. Baking soda. Now I think we call it different stuff. I thought it was called baking soda. Some people call it baking powder or raisin flour. And we need vanilla sugar and brown sugar. 2 big eggs. Ooh, stay there. And some chocolate. Yum. Oops, and let's not forget the hottest one, melted butter. And I almost burned myself. It's right in there. And I forgot salt. You need salt.
First you need a little bowl. First we will begin with flour, not flour, yeah, okay. 5 and 1 1/3 deciliter of that, and I know that that's how we measure things here in Sweden, but I know that not a lot of people do that outside, so I fixed it so it's oh, it's a bird. So for other people around the world that doesn't have deciliter, it's a 320 gram of that flour. Let's do that. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna mix this flour, baking powder, and salt in a little bowl. This is a little bowl. There we go. Okay, so I should have something to put this on actually. Okay, so now when you have the flour in, you need some, I've heard this is called baking soda, but some people call it baking powder or raisin flour. Not flour. You need 1 teaspoon of that, So I will call it baking powder because in Swedish it's bakpulver, which is the translation. Put it in the same bowl. Okay, I forgot this in the beginning, but you need salt as well. I hope I can fix that later. 1 tablespoon of that. Then you mix it. We're done with the first part. Just put that aside. Take the bigger bowl. My mom took the other one, so I will just take my popcorn thingy, my popcorn bowl, and we have a dog here. So when I got this recipe, it was actually American people that gave me this recipe. 2 really wonderful girls. After some few years, I've been experimenting a little, and I made it like how I like it, which is not so they get really hard the day after. I want them to people be able to eat them some couple of days after as well. Like last time, my aunt almost lost a tooth. You need melted butter. They used 1 1/3 melted butter. I redid it and I put a little more, so let's say 250 grams instead. I have that in here because I think it's easier and it gets like a little less hard and it gets softer, it gets better. After the melted butter, you need sugar. In the recipe they gave me, they want us to have 2 deciliter of sugar, which in the other world is 200 grams. But I will like to put 300 grams. I will explain later why. Okay, so the reason we put a little more sugar is because the original recipe told me to have, let's see, we need brown sugar now, and they wanted me to take 2 deciliter 200 grams of brown sugar, but I think that's the cause of it getting really hard the day after or the days after. So after some experiments and trying new things, I just put 1 deciliter instead. That's why I put more sugar instead. It's 100 grams then. Vaniljsugar. Vaniljsocker. Jackson, sit. And we need 1 teaspoon of that. Sometimes I like to put a little more just because it's so damn good. Mix it until it reaches a thicker or more creamy consistency. God, I suck at English. It should be like that was stupid. God. So now with the eggs, we have 2 of them, but just take 1 at a time. First one you stir and then you mix in the other one. And it's always good without the shell in. We have a dog here. He really wants the cookie. But don't feed your dog chocolate chip cookies, please, because you know they can die. For the people that doesn't know, so don't. Sorry, Jackson. Should just put it in. I like to take a little at a time. Oh my god, that's not a little. A little at a time, so it's just easier. And now it gets harder to actually stir, so I usually take a spoon. So now you have the dough, looks like this. Be sure to take underneath because a lot of flour and stuff will get stuck there. Okay, so now we go to, I would go with 200 grams of chocolate. I usually take milk chocolate, but it's really good with dark chocolate as well. I tried it out, it's really delicious if you want that. And I done it with white chocolate as well. I recommend everything. Okay, so this is what I least like to do. I will take milk chocolate for now.
You're done chopping the chocolate, just mix it in the dough, and please don't forget all the small chocolate pieces you have left.
You can form it so you have the right size. Don't make them too big because, they're gonna get bigger. They maybe look smaller now, but you know. So, for example, this is a good size. Put it here. So you see, put it there and press it a little and shape it with your hand. See? This is gonna be quite big actually. So if you don't want that big, make them a little smaller, of course, logic. Be sure to save some, like don't take too much chocolate in one. I bet you will need it for later. And have always space. I usually have 4 down, 4 at side, or 4 or 5, and then 4 down, because they're gonna get bigger later. So form it, round, that's easy. Here you see the size difference. That one is gonna get smaller, a little bigger. It's good to have different size. Tired dog. Okay guys, so I'm done. So 16. Usually sometimes I can get in like 4 more, but I did not. Yeah, usually I get like 2.5 of these. If you're lucky, you maybe get 3. Depends how big you want them. So we're gonna put them in. Don't forget that check so everything has chocolate in. Yeah, and don't forget have some space between them because they're gonna grow. Now we're gonna put the newborn cookies in the oven.
Have the cookies in for about 8 to 10 minutes. Everything depends on the oven, of course. After 8 minutes, I recommend you to check on the cookies. They should have a gold brown color. Take them out when they are too soft rather than too hard, believe me. While they are in the oven, you can bother your dog, play some games on your phone, or maybe be productive and fix the next tray.
What you will want to start with is 5. First you should start with flour, and we need 5 and 1 1/3. We need 5 and 1 1/3, 1 1/3 flour, deciliter. Oh God. Wait a sec. Flour. Okay. Well, anyway. And melt it. I did my.
Well, here we go, cookies done, and they are delicious. After some minutes of chill, put them in a jar or plastic bag. Maybe enjoy them with a cup of tea. Just in case, I will put the recipe down below under the video. I want to thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed the video and the cookies, and I do apologize for my English. I'm working on it. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you another time. And check out my Twitch if you want, or my art. Bye!